Introduction. Prostitution is one of the oldest professions in the world, yet it remains one of the most controversial. While it is legal in some countries, prostitution is illegal in most of the United States, except in a few isolated areas. Despite this, it is estimated that there are approximately 1 million prostitutes in the United States, many of whom are victims of human trafficking. This video aims to explore the untold truth of prostitution in the United States, the social and legal issues surrounding it, and the impact it has on the lives of those involved. Section 1. The history of prostitution in the United States. Prostitution has been present in the United States since colonial times. During the 19th century, prostitution was legal and regulated in some parts of the country, including in New Orleans. However, in the early 20th century, the country began a wave of social and moral reforms, including the passing of the Mann Act in 1910, which made it illegal to transport women across state lines for prostitution. Prostitution was then outlawed in most parts of the country. Section 2. The current legal status of prostitution in the United States. In the United States, prostitution is illegal in 49 out of 50 states, with the exception of Nevada, where it is legal and regulated in some counties. The laws surrounding prostitution vary from state to state, but it is generally considered a misdemeanor or a felony, depending on the circumstances. Those who engage in prostitution can be charged with solicitation, prostitution, or promotion of prostitution, while those who purchase sex can be charged with solicitation or patronizing a prostitute. Section 3. The dark side of prostitution, human trafficking. While prostitution is often portrayed as a victimless crime, the reality is far different. The vast majority of prostitutes are victims of human trafficking, which involves the use of force, fraud, or coercion to control and exploit another person for profit. According to estimates, between 100,000 and 300,000 children are at risk of being trafficked for sex in the United States each year. This section will explore the dark side of prostitution, including the human trafficking that is often involved. Section 4. The impact of prostitution on society. Prostitution has a profound impact on society, both positive and negative. On the positive side, some argue that legalized prostitution can help to reduce the spread of sexually transmitted diseases and provide a safer environment for sex workers. However, opponents argue that it perpetuates the objectification and exploitation of women, contributes to human trafficking, and undermines traditional family values. This section will explore the impact of prostitution on society and the different arguments on both sides of the debate. Section 5. The future of prostitution in the United States. Despite the fact that prostitution remains illegal in most of the United States, many activists are calling for a change in the laws. Some argue that decriminalizing prostitution can help to reduce the harm and exploitation of sex workers and reduce the spread of sexually transmitted diseases. However, others argue that it would only lead to an increase in human trafficking and the objectification of women. This section will explore the future of prostitution in the United States, including the various proposed reforms and the potential impact they may have. Conclusion. Prostitution is a complex issue that continues to divide society. While it is illegal in most of the United States, it remains a pervasive and lucrative industry. The untold truth of prostitution in the United States is that it is often a form of human trafficking, with vulnerable women and children being exploited for profit. However, some argue that legalized prostitution can help to reduce the harm and exploitation of sex workers. The future of prostitution in the United States is uncertain, but one thing is clear: it will continue to be